What are we talking about today?
All right, so today we're talking about 4 things that you need to know for a Roth IRA.
Need to know.
Roll the intro.
Can you give me 4?
I can give you 4.
There you go. There it is.
My thing. You know how many people still think I photoshopped that thing?
Yeah. Well,
And then on the thumbnail, I get it, but then in like the video, one guy was like, the amount of effort that guy goes through to literally cut out his finger.
in the no, there you
I'm
go.
like, hey man, we work hard for you. You know what I mean?
All right. So Roth IRA.
Yep.
It's one that's so easy yet gets messed up quite a bit.
Yeah, and these are not
People
going
get
to
really
be
confused.
the it's a retirement account. We're going to go through the ones like we literally see this come up all the time. So without further ado, would you like to go first?
Yeah.
I just can't wait to get to your joke.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, can't wait to get to that joke either.
He practices this all night. Like all night he's just like
No, this one I had friends over the weekend, and I was reading dad jokes to see which one hit.
Oh, you had an audience. Okay.
But
he's got
honestly,
friends.
I saw it, and I was like, how did they laugh at that?
I
don't know.
You have friends?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Well,
and they stuck around.
I call them friends.
Yeah, they're not coming back after your dad joke thing there.
All right. So the Roth IRA, the one I think that more than anything is so simple, yet people get confused, is conversions do not count as contributions.
Yeah.
It's, if you are wanting to take money out of an IRA, convert it to a Roth IRA. I have no clue where I'm looking, by the way. Like, there's so many cameras set up right this second. If you're wanting to take money out of the IRA, convert it to Roth, you can do as much as you want.
Yep.
You're going to pay the taxes on it.
And still contribute for the year.
Still contribute well until you mess up and you convert too much, and then you're over the Roth income limit.
Yep.
Another side note on that, but that's what I always see, though. People are always like, well, I already converted, I can't do the Roth. And I'm like, no, you can do the Roth as long as you're under the income limit.
Yep. And the conversion amount is, sort of up to you, right? It's taxable. You got to know it's taxable, but when you convert it, you don't have to convert up to the limit as well. So I get that question a lot.
Yep.
I'll convert 6,500, and I'm like, that's interesting. I need to ask why you picked that.
Yeah, I see that too. That's very true. Valid point.
I've got one that I just need to keep harping on. Married filing separately, but still together with your spouse. That's the key with the IRS. So if you guys have chosen to file separately, usually for student loans or alimony, things like that, if you've chosen to file separately, but you still live with this person more than 6 months out of the year, and you make over $10,000, you individually, you can't contribute to a Roth. So a lot of people find that out the hard way. That's an easy one for the IRS to check, and so it's an automated system. They'll just send you a letter and go, bam, you're out, man. You owe us this money. So don't do that.
Yeah, do the backdoor Roth. I mean, there's alternatives there if you want to do that route. It's a whole nother video for another day.
Yep.
But income limits, backdoor Roth. But yeah, $10,000. That's crazy.
I know they've never changed that either.
That's the weirdest thing. Yeah. They always increase all of the others. The thresholds on how much you can make income limit wise. Mm-hmm. Another one that I see, number 3, I guess, 3 there.
Number 3
would be the 5-year clock. There's not just one 5-year clock. There's 2 5-year clocks, and people get these confused all the time.
All the time.
And so the first 5-year clock is from the date that you open your first Roth IRA. Now, when I say your first Roth IRA, that means like even if you transferred to a different firm or anything else that comes up through your life, it's when you originally opened your Roth IRA and you funded that Roth.
Yep.
That's what that date is. Let's just say that was 10 years ago, but then you opened a new account with Jazz, 3 years ago and transferred your Roth here.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, appreciate that. Your clock started from the original date.
Yep.
Even if you have multiple Roths, hey, I've got one at Vanguard, I've got one at Jazz, I've got one here and there, it's okay. It goes back to the first one.
Yep.
So that's the first clock. The second clock is on Roth conversions. Roth conversions are different. If you want, I had somebody really try to trick the system, and I was proud of them for thinking through this. I'm like, hey, you're pretty smart thinking about this. It just doesn't work. People want to convert money to Roth to avoid that 10% penalty and pull from the Roth then and say, oh, get my money. I'll pay the tax, but I don't want to pay the penalty. If you do a conversion before you are 59 and a half, you have to wait 5 years from the date of that conversion. And so if you cross over 59 and a half, you're good to go. But before 59 and a half, you've got to wait 5 years from every single conversion. It starts over for each one. So if you do one in 2024, one in 2025, you've got a 5-year clock for each of those.
The only maybe additional thing that's sort of like a reverse gotcha, right? Because they're throwing you a bone on this one. If you did a conversion today, it's June, yeah. If you did a conversion today, your clock actually starts January 1st of this year.
Yep.
So it's like it's 4.5 years, right? So it's a little bit of help, but still, it's the full year.
There you go.
Yep. My final thing here is one that, so being more the investment guy, I just, this kills me. In your Roth IRA, it's never, and same with the HSA, I'll throw that out there too. It's never taxed, right? So the Roth IRA grows and you never pay tax again as of now. And so we want the biggest growth investments that we can get. I see municipal bonds in Roth IRAs. I see government bonds in Roth IRAs. No. Take all the risk you can. Swing for the fences in that one. Chances are it's not your biggest part of your nest egg anyways.
Yeah.
So go for it, because we want to go back to the IRS and go, ha, gotcha. I made all this money and you can't tax me on that one. So be very particular about the investments that go into the Roth IRA, please.
Yeah. Well, we've seen time and time again from a planning perspective. Oftentimes you're going to pull from, pre-tax accounts. You're going to pull from taxable accounts.
Yep.
The Roth being tax-free makes the most sense almost always. Under rare circumstances, if I've seen different, for somebody just needing something, you leave it till the end.
Yep.
And it creates an opportunity for potential inheritance. As of right this second, your kids will inherit it. Yeah, there's still the whole 10-year drawdown thing, but
Still
they don't have
tax-free.
taxes on it.
Yep.
And then not only that, it's going to compound interest growth on that account.
Yep.
So leave it, let it be, let that thing ride and invest it for growth, because that's if you want to do the buckets, that's bucket 3, last bucket. I say throw it as bucket 3 and 4. That's your last bucket and the legacy bucket.
That's true. So, yeah, fourth bucket. I find a lot too, just to
Fourth
compliment.
bucket. Throw me that
Fourth bucket,
That's
baby.
what I'm talking about.
I find a lot of times that when we're kind of strategizing through the planning stuff, we find that, we can keep your taxes low through retirement. And so then it makes even more sense. Like, have that Roth IRA go to the kids or charity or whatever you want to do, and they don't have to deal with taxes.
That's true. That's true.
It.
All right. So what kind of bee can't make up its mind?
Oh, the queen bee.
I was actually thinking that, I was going to say it's not wife bee.
Yeah.
It's not Eric bee. It's so what kind of bee can't make up its mind?
I don't know.
A maybe.
A maybe. Okay. That's clever. Clever. Let's see what I can do for you here. If it's a penny for your thoughts, but you put your 2 cents in, then somebody's making a penny.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. I like it. I like that.
All right.
Nice.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you soon. Adios.